Hey guys, this is really weird. Okay, there we go. Fix this up a little bit. Hey guys, I'm here with a little bit of a different video today because for me, college starts this week. It actually starts, my night class starts tomorrow, and then all my other classes start um, Tuesday and after. So, I thought to do this video of things I wish I knew before I entered college. So I have 10 things, and just as a disclaimer, I don't know why I feel the need to put this in here, but I'm definitely not like suggesting that people just slack off in college or my parents are also teachers and they teach at the college that I go to, and so I totally understand people who have to hold themselves up to a higher expectation for some reason. So this is just 10 things I wish I knew before entering college. So, the first thing I wish I knew was, oh my god, you are alone in college. And what I mean by this is, in high school, if you're lucky, you usually have a teacher that's kind of on your side. You can go talk to them about anything, and like you're not gonna get judged for it and all that kind of stuff. But in college, you're alone. Like when it comes to just like assignments and work, like you are so alone in college. Where in high school, to certain extents, yes, they hold your hand, but like when you want help and need that help, they're gonna do everything in their power to help you. From my experience with college, like you're just alone. Like you do get help to certain extents, but then sometimes it's not helpful or whatever. So you're just alone in college, and I think that's really sad. At least for the college that I go to, it feels like that. Um, Second would be mental health is so important. Oh my god, I wish I knew this. I so wish I knew how college was gonna F up my mental health, because what I discovered, as I said in my mental health video, is that everything that I once knew that made me happy, that was normal to me, so band, when I started doing choir, which was only senior year, but really band and drama were all normal to me, and I always had that to look forward to. Once, I got stripped away from that, really, because I go to a college that doesn't offer that, um, offer either one of those things, it was hard, and I didn't realize it until second semester because I was used to my schedule that first semester, but second semester really just got out of whack, and yeah, it was hard. So mental health is really important. Go talk to somebody. I also really wish that I knew who the counselor was on campus before I um, entered college as well. And so yeah, who? Yes, mental health is so so important. And number three is take a mental health day if you need to. Um, if you're not in the right mind space for school, like, I'm sorry, but like, don't go to school. Because, first of all, like, a teacher does not want you in their classroom if you're not going to try that day. Um, and if you can't focus, your health, physical and mental health, are more important than your grades and your attendance. So, take a mental day if you guys need to. Four is mental health is just as important as, I mean, physical health is just as important as mental health. So, obviously, if you're physically not well, like, don't show up to class. I had, even if you have like an infection in a tooth and you look like a chipmunk, this is a true story that happened to me, and you're supposed to be like icing it and all that stuff, go home. My mom, since she's a teacher, her motto was, unless you are on your deathbed, then you should be at school. However, no matter what it is physically, if you are physically not well, don't be in school because you're not going to focus, um, and all that kind of stuff. It's really just going to make you suffer in class. So girls, if it's your period, your cramping is really bad, you can't handle it, just go home. Um, Again, like oral health, if something's up with that, just kind of go home. Yeah. Okay. 5 is it's okay to get D's and C's on tests. So I, for one, as you guys know, I have a learning disability, and with my parents being educators themselves, I am held to a higher expectation. Um, but it is okay to get D's and C's on a test. I truly fail all my tests because I just don't do well with tests, and I've still managed to pass my classes. So, it's okay, guys. It is okay. It's also okay to get C's or D's in a class. Oh my god. I absolutely hate it in high school how some kids are like, well, a C is practically failing. No, it's not. I'm gonna break this thing. No, it's not. C is average, and in college, D's get degrees. So it's okay. Like, as long as it's not an F, you're okay. I know they're probably gonna change and take out D, the letter grade, altogether, but for now, it's okay, you guys. It is so okay. Seven, seven is it's okay to not hold yourself up to high expectations. Now, I'm not saying like slack off then or anything like that. I'm saying I've had friends who definitely hold themselves to a high expectation, like they need to get C's or, and aboves or all A's and stuff like that. And, you know, to them, studying is really important and all that kind of stuff. But it's okay for you not to hold yourself to the same expectations as those peers. And so, yeah, you know, it's okay. You don't have to, you know, go along with the crowd and be like, oh, okay, I really need to get all A's this semester. It's okay not to. For some people, that's not realistic either. Like, you know, for some people, like getting, you know, trying to get C's isn't realistic, or, you know, keeping a C in a class or whatever. It's all okay, guys. It's all okay. 8, I think is really important, and I learned the hard way. It's okay to stand up and open your mouth about something that isn't right. So whether this is something, you know, just simply on a test or an assignment, or this is just something in the class general, it's okay to not to open your mouth and say something. I had a class, it was a psychology class. The teacher was really harsh on us with an APA paper, and everyone did not understand how to do an APA because a lot of kids aren't taught APA in high school. I was fortunate enough to learn APA in high school, and I compared the two ways of how I was doing APA, and I opened up my mouth and said something. I suggested change, and yeah. So seriously, if you are somebody who's gonna open your mouth and say something, hell yes, do it. I also had to open my mouth about something that was going on with math because the program that we use isn't really working for how we're teaching math. And I put quotes there because it's online and nobody's teaching it. It's just you doing it. But anyways, I could totally talk about that in another video. But anyways, 9 is perfect. We're up to 9 minutes. So 9 is it's okay to talk to your teachers and tell them what's up. If you are going through something mentally and your teachers don't know, I think it's really important to just open up to them a little bit and talk to them like what's going on. Because obviously if you're not well up here or just physically, you're not going to do well in a class. And so teachers really do like it, you know, for my parents, when you tell them like what's up and what's going on in your life. Because in college, here's another thing. In college, this is the real world now. You know, this isn't high school. Things get in the way. Life gets in the way. We're, you know, thrown curveballs every day. And that's okay. And, you know, we need to tell people what's going on. so we can, you know, accommodate things accordingly. And number 10, which I feel is the most important, is it is okay to cry. I cannot tell you guys the many times that I have cried in a professor's office, and why did I just say professor? I don't usually say that. It is okay to cry in a teacher's office or your counselor's office, or for people who have disabilities, learning disabilities. It's okay to cry in any office. Oh my god, I wish I knew like that's okay. Sometimes you have to cry. After I talked to my teacher about my APA paper and like we went over and fixed it, I straight up cried for 3 hours afterwards because I just did not know how to handle my emotions. Like, and I didn't want my parents like knowing what was up, but like, yeah, I cried for 3 hours. So those are just some things I wish I knew before going into college. There was another one I totally was gonna mention, and now I can't think of it. Typical. Let's see. Can I quickly think of it? Hmm. Can't think of it. Oh, what I was gonna say is, if your parents are teachers and stuff, it's okay to not tell them what's going on, you know, academically if you're not comfortable with it. For me, I really keep my school stuff now between my teachers, my mental health counselor, my accommodation specialist, and my counselor under Voc Rehab. So it's okay to like be private about schooling and just, you know, you don't have to share what you got on that test with your friends. So that's okay too. So I hope this helps you guys out there who are starting college, who are in college. I just think it's a really good reminder to tell people like it's okay to go talk to somebody about mental health. It's okay to cry once in a while. It's all okay. This is the real world. This is college. We're hopefully all gonna make it through, and yeah. So I hope you guys liked this video. Hope it was useful more than anything. And I will see you all next week, maybe with an acting video. We'll see. Bye, guys.